Hi guys, my name is Abby Slagle and welcome to my new YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about rodeo items and fitness. Rodeo has been a very big part of my life along with the fitness aspect of it. They are my passions and they are my go-tos. Rodeo is a very challenging sport to make a career out of. So in order to make a career out of it, you have to be physically fit as well. The work and passion that put into the time and practice and that traveling hours is very demanding. So if you're not able to keep your body together and keep your athletes together, you won't be able to perform well. For the next 5 weeks, we'll be doing a series. Today we're going to start with the product called Back on Track. Back on Track is a therapeutic product line that is for dogs, horses, and people. Back on Track helps with swelling and inflammation, circulation of the blood flow, and nerve stimulations. It also is a compression line of outfits. So what do I use on my horse? When we're traveling down the road, I like to use the quick wraps and the hawk boots. When we travel, we tend to spend around 7 hours on the road. That is a long time on the road, especially for a horse. So I like to use their quick boot line in order to keep my horses from not swelling up and getting sore. I also like to use the hawk boots, which encourages blood flow to their hocks so they can have more power in their back end. For me personally, I also like to use their leggings when we're traveling and their long sleeve shirts for the compression. I find that they are very fitting and very helpful to me. So stay tuned and we're going to go outside and see how the quick boots fit the horse, and then I can tell you all about next week. Guys, well, here's our model for the day. This is Z. He is a goat tying and team roping horse. So he's a big guy. Like, this is a pretty big camera screen and he's pretty huge. So like walking up to him, this is my height. He's pretty dang big. So here is a picture of what the quick wraps look like. So this is what they would look like when I would put them in the trailer and we would go haul to a rodeo. And then here is a picture of the hawk boots. So here's it. It's fitted just like this. You see it supports their hawk and helps them with their circulation, and then it goes into the protection and helps with the swelling down on the bottom. You're going to take the bottom of your foot, and your cup is always pointed outside so you can put it with your left hand. You're going to hold it on the bottom of the foot where that cup fits perfectly. I always take like the middle one and close it really good, just kind of to hold it into place. Then you take your bottom strap and you come around and Velcro it. You want to make sure it's pretty tight, but not so tight that he can't feel anything. And then I go back up and I start from the top. I always fold this in just a little bit more so it can make sure it's flat and not curved. Because if it's curved, it's not going to fit properly and it's going to do more damage than it does protection. So I'm going to make sure it's flat, pull, stretch it, and then just go down. And there we go. We have a perfectly done quick. Okay, so I'm going to take my hot boot, open it up big and wide, put it where that hole hits the bottom of his hock. I like to do the middle one first. It's just personal preference. And then I go back and I start from the bottom, making sure everything is nice, tight, placed properly, and in the proper position where it won't slide or do anything else. So then I go to the top. And then I fix the middle one a little bit better. And there, that way I have a perfectly wrapped horse ready to be shipped, hauled, and rodeoed on. Picture of the hawk boots from the back. You can see he's very well protected and put in. And then here is our finished look. Just like that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed, and it was my pleasure showing you. And thanks for Z being my model. You can tell he was thrilled for this week. Stay tuned for next week. We got a very special guest coming to us. Bye guys.